Okay, hey guys, it's Adrian, and I have another Tome video for you today. So I've been making my way through Battlefield Waltz on the Nintendo Switch. I received a review copy from Idea Factory through Keymailer. I'm very appreciative of the copy because it gives me a little extra time to play through it earlier, though I wasn't actually really able to just due to life being a little difficult. Got a new job, cats were also sick, and having to take them to the vet quite a bit and deal with that kind of made it difficult for me to actually play the Tome games just because I'm like, I don't want to play an Otome game when I'm in a bad mood and then kind of have a negative view of the game. Like, that's not very fair, especially if I'm given a review copy to let life be a factor in how I enjoy the game. So, that being said, I have been making my way through it. I'm trying to finish it before Room Factory comes out. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we shall see. So, I've already played through Pash and Abel, and my third route that I played was Lustin. So these three guys, Pash, Abel, Lustin, are the initial games, initial routes that are not locked behind any requirements. So you can start any one of them as your first route. I did Pash first because I wasn't very excited about him, and I was like, I'll just knock him out. And then I did Abel because I was pretty excited about him. And now I'm doing Lustin, who I was pretty excited about too. I had about equal excitement between Lustin and Abel. And how it ended up turning out, I adored Lustin's route. It is my favorite at the moment. It is at the top. I mean, I still got three more routes to go, but I really don't think Nick A is going to beat him out. Tifalet could, Wilhelm could. We shall see. But right now, Lustin is my absolute favorite. Absolute favorite. And why is he my absolute favorite? Because his route was kind of the most romantic. So, FYI, this game is not overly romantic. It's very much more lore, story based, building up friendships in most of the routes. The guys so far have not been overly flirty, except for Lustin. Lustin is very flirty, and I loved it. It was the best thing ever. Um, so, who is Lustin? Lustin is the second prince of Varazard. So, he is the younger brother and he is the Playboy Prince archetype that you see in Tome games. So I just gotta mention, I'm a sucker for blonde-haired princes, like Alistar, Dragon Age. I like blonde guys in general, like Cullen, Dragon Age Inquisition. I mean, I like a lot of types. I love Gerardo from the Villainous game. I loved him from the books, and then I loved him when I actually played his route in the game, which that's the only one I've played in that game. But yeah, I'm a sucker for princes. Okay, if you have a prince in your Tome game, I'm gonna lose my mind. If you have a Yandere in your Tome game, I'm gonna lose my mind. And if you have a Yandere prince, oh hot damn. Okay, so Lustin is not a Yandere prince, unfortunately. He has a little bit of a Yandere side that comes out. It's more of a possessive side that kind of comes out that I was like, oh, I like that. And also, FYI, just like his name, Lusting. Yes, 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 yes. I am lusting for Lustin. So, the name does kind of blow my mind a little bit. Okay. So who is Lustin? Again, he is the second prince. He is seen as the playboy. Now, kind of like how you see in a lot of games where like the playboy is really not entirely a playboy. Um, right? Okay, my model's kind of messing up. Let me let it catch back up. Just a teeny tiny. Okay. So, while he is kind of a little bit of a himbo Playboy Prince, there's more to him than that. He's very flirty. He's very sociable. He's very charismatic. He's also very strong. He is like the second strongest person in Nirvana. Abel beats him, but Abel's ridiculously strong. So Lustin is like the second best student at Nirvana. So he's also a commander. He's very good at being a commander. It's very, again, this kind of goes back to he's very charismatic. He knows how to talk to people to get them on his side. He's also just very kind and caring and kind of been pretty romantic, okay? Um, oh, I loved how flirty he was. He's very flirty. If he likes you, he knows what he wants and he's going to go after it, which was pretty enjoyable, especially after playing through Pash, who is not really that interested in women and had no idea he liked you for most of the route. And the same thing with Abel, who's just like very socially awkward. So I did really appreciate Lustin's route. It's very different from the other two so far. Um, his route is very different from the other two. Like you have a different kind of bad guy. So I thought that was pretty interesting overall. I can appreciate having different bad guys. Speaking of the bad guy, just FYI, nothing weird happens. Just let me put that first. Nothing weird happens, but just FYI for a warning. There are like multiple rape threats made by the big bad guy for Lustin's route. Was it necessary? No, I thought it was kind of cheap and didn't add very much. It's kind of explainable to show how evil the guy is, type of situation. When you get there, you'll know. But just FYI, if you have issues with stuff like that, the lessons are out may not be good. Again, it's not. eh, It's not bad like other Otome games. Like this is not like Olympia Soares level bad. But just that way. And also kind of speaking of trigger a little bit, there is also like Gustav, the instructor, makes a threat against you that could be taken as kind of rapey in the common route. I mentioned that in the previous videos, but that's in the common route. So it's not it could be I'm just reading it wrong, but as Omen, he says something and I'm like, oh, what do you mean by that, dude? Uh okay, so just not that stuff like that's necessarily abnormal for a Tome game, be honest. But just, FYI, that's the thing. So, other than that, I thoroughly enjoyed Lustin's route. He is gonna be my favorite route, I think, of the game. Again, I still got Tifalet and Wilhelm to go through, and they could beat him out. We shall see. But I really just loved his route. Um, again, it's more romantic. There's a lot of flirting. It's not. There's a little bit of okay. Does he like me? Do I like him? The main character is a little bit unaware of her feelings. Now, to be fair, okay, this game has taken the span of like, I don't know, maybe weeks, maybe months. And her, dad did die recently and her village got destroyed. So her not being in touch with her romantic feelings is very excusable. So something else that I did like about this route is I did like the presentation of the main character a lot more in this route. You come across as basically kind of like a warrior babe, a warrior princess babe. Like you get strong in this route. Um, and my model's glitching again, but I'm not going to re-record this video. I'm sorry, guys. So you're just going to have to wait for my model to catch up, and I'm going to have to look at what is going on with this. It's something between the connection between VBridger and VTube Studio. Um, Sorry about that. Okay, but the main character is very much giving me like warrior princess vibes. Like you're getting strong, not crazy strong. Like you're not as strong as Lustin and Abel, but you are getting strong. And I did like that a lot because considering this game is supposed to be about like fighting and you're at a school for warriors. And the other routes I didn't feel as strong. Yeah, I feel like you got decently strong in Abel's route, but definitely not Pash's. So I did like that. I did like that. And surprisingly enough, for a game that's called Battlefield Waltz, there's really not that many battles. So, just FYI. Okay, I'm rambling. That's it for this video. I hope you watch it and I hope you enjoyed it. And I would love to know if you're playing through the game, who your favorite character is. Have you finished? I'm sure loads of people have beat it before I have. But yeah, and that's it for this video, and bye bye.